into 100 bullets.
When you bodybuild, all of it has to look, all of it's shown. So, you know, you better start liking that, you know, the feeling of legs, or the ones you don't like.
Yeah.
When it's like, you're not a bodybuilder, it's like the only thing you're really showing all day long is this.
Yeah.
So, cause I love legs. I love trying legs. I like the hand, I love the hand, I hate the quad pump, hate it. That's why I sit there for like 3-4 extra reps. Leg extensions, leg curls, some kind of squat, some form of lunge. That's all you need to do. So if you hear us like puffing, panting a lot, we're getting this full workout done in an hour, 2 of us. So we're getting this done in 1 full hour, leg extensions, leg curls, squat motion, lunge. So shorter rests, heavier loads, leaving maybe 1 rep at the tank. Comes to this, it's just leg extension, leg curls. It's not even a pre-exhaust, we're basically doing a failure to these, and then when we start squatting, we're dead. So I don't have to load as much either. I'm just trying to annihilate my legs. Alright. 321. 248. Yes. Good. 2:30. I'll probably be under that. I don't sleep good at all. Well, I do, but I don't sleep for long. So I don't ever get my true weight in the morning. Like I'll lose 2-3 pounds after I eat a first meal, because then I'll like dump out what I was supposed to dump out when I was sleeping. If I would have, you sleep long, you wake up, you have a bowel movement. If you don't sleep long enough, you don't have that, you know, your digestion doesn't really go fully through, and then it does after you push it down with some other kind of food. So I've been like 230, 232, but visually getting leaner. You know, I'll lose weight. Oh yeah, you're 5%, you're in now. It's like from like 8 to 5. It's gonna be fucking death. Absolute death. From 13 to 10 will be a considerable amount just because I have more muscle mass, right? So it hits me harder. 10 to 8, 8's like, 8 looks way lean on me. So, but I also carry a ton of water. So I drop easily, every show I've done, a minimum 10 pounds of water. I dropped 17 pounds from Thursday to Saturday to a Thursday night to a Friday at 2 o'clock. I took a Lasix and just every time I piss literally a pound. And that was me at 220 pounds, 3.5 hours of cardio a day, 1,900 calories. Absolute dog terrible. Whew. What'd you earn? 573. Squats. So up until this point, I think I mentioned I was doing 40 milligrams of Anavar, and I wasn't. I was actually doing 20. These are 10 milligrams each, and I was taking 2 a day. So I was actually taking 20. So this, what you're seeing right now is from 150 milligrams of test and 20 milligrams of VAR, 20 milligrams of GW, and 45 minutes of cardio, and 3,000 calories. That's all I'm doing right now. Now, this show is coming up. If I decide I'm gonna do, I think I wanna do it. If I can do it, I'm gonna prep like it. So I'm gonna back things up. I'm gonna speed things up a little bit. I wanna go and do, if I can get down to Mexico and do that show, I'll do it. And then after that is Tampa, and then after that is Texas. If I can do that right in a row without any kind of traveling issues, I'll do it. That being said, if that be so, I have to speed things up in a sense where I'm not gonna change the test and whatnot. I know that I am going to do what I want to do. From my experience, and what I know works with me when it comes to my overall look would be the test will stay the same, 150. And then I'm going to add in, I'm going to swap out or just add in, I'll probably swap it out because if I add in too much, I'll start gaining more muscle. It'd be hard for me to lose weight. So I'll just take out the Anavar and replace it with Winstrol. Which I like. It's pretty hard, especially being in a deficit. And then when it comes down to what I'm trying to achieve, it's the amount of fat I'm trying to get off. I want to preserve as much muscle as I can and get off as much fat as I can as possible. So emphasizing that part of the pharmacology in my cycle is what I've been thinking about more than anything else, because that just makes sense. There's no point in me putting on more muscle. I don't need it. I got to get into a class where I have to go down 18 more pounds. So keeping things the same, I will add in Clen. I will. I think Greg will probably be like, yeah, Clen, just do it. But yeah, I get it. Cool. I'm going to take some risk in the sense of I'm not going to be done with things. So anything I do add in will be at the minimal of everything. So 25 micrograms of Clen I would add in. Not this week. If things go the way I want, I'll add that in around like 7-6 weeks. Then I'll add in Proviron. And also at the end, letrozole, like at the very end, like maybe 2-3 weeks out, I add that in. But the minimal of all those things to help bring in that heart, Am I gonna do trend? Am I gonna do anything else like that? No, maybe. I only say that because depending on how my physique's going. Now I'm going to drop down fat 100%. But if I want to bring a little more extra fullness, I will add in something like that at the smallest amount. That'll give me enough of that. That'll be, you know, what it comes down to it. Doing it for the smaller amount of time has less risks in the end. So if I was doing like trend for like 16 weeks and the, you know, max dose for it, yeah, there's gonna be probably more problems than I have. If I did trend for like 4 weeks, fast tester and did like, you know, 75 milligrams or even 50 milligrams every other day. You know, I will still get the benefits from it, but I would still be a further away from anything, you know, side effect. Having said that, I will probably not add that in at all because if I look the way I need to look, I won't need it anyway. So you'll basically only use the cards, play the cards you need to play. So the cards I'm playing right now are working. I know for sure I want to switch out and do Windstroke because I like Windstroke and I like the hardness of it more than I do Anavar. I can even do 10 milligrams of Anavar and 10 milligrams of Windstroke, or, you know, 20 milligrams of Windstroke, whatever, right? Combine those things together, the best of both worlds. So, let's get this post-workout meal ready. So that's the plan with this, and then, you know, gyms are gonna open up next week, so I'll be able to go to a gym. To be honest, I've been enjoying the training with Trevor, you know, coaching him and training there, to be honest. Like, when it comes down to it, you see the basics for most of everything, and then perfect the basics, because the basics are going to give you a balanced physique, and that's it. So, having said that, I do like to socialize as well too. Now, one of those bodybuilders will sit there with a, you know, hood over their head and sit there, grind to the last. I'll actually, like, you know, talk, and I like to socialize. To the gram, 120. Meal, 2, 478 calories. So when it's this far out from prep, everything's gonna be under. I'm in a deficit, so you guys understand calories in, calories out. So no arguing about that. When I'm this far out, whatnot, I like to, my hunger is not much at all, not even close. So I can eat this and feel good. This is a good amount for me. The closer into prep I get, the more these things turn into more lower calorie, you know, foods. That's how I adjust things as I go, to adjust for me. I keep things simple, right? So like eventually I'll have more popcorn than I would this, right? 150 calories, I can almost have like 1.5 bags of popcorn to this amount of sweet potato. And I can have probably like 2 Quest bars, or I can have 2.5 Proteinsicles, whatever. That's like the bigger ones. You know what I mean? So that's how it basically works. So my hunger's not that much right now. This is what I like to eat, and then kind of keeps me satiated for a bit. And then when I get into getting it down and down, while the body fat percentage dips and dips, then I'll start adjusting. You know, foods that keep me a little more fuller, but then also foods that don't trigger me either. So I know my triggers. Not that if I got triggered, I would go back to being, you know, having bulimic episodes. But I know, you know, closer down when it's time, when I'm definitely down, you know, getting close to those like real single digit numbers, I'm eating more foods that are, for me, I don't get hungry on. Like, I'll binge on popcorn. Like, literally, popcorn to me, I'll like, oh my God, it's so good. Rice or cream of rice, for me, some reason, it's still high glycemic, but it doesn't really affect me that much. Right? I think it's just enjoying popcorn, that whole thing, and I still enjoy rice, but I'm not like, can't wait to have some rice. You know what I mean? But I love the way rice tastes. Anyway, this is what I'm eating here, and then I have I'm gonna measure that ketchup out. $15. There you go. Workout's done. Here's my not last meal, post-workout. She's tired. And then I gotta rest of the day, I'm gonna film more. And then diets, consults, and that is it. That's what a day looks like, basically, every single day. It's training, coaching, consults, diets, updates, texts, emails, whatever, all that stuff every day. Every single day, it's Groundhog Day, but a good Groundhog Day, because I'm doing what I love. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy this. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. If you know me, come on and tell like it is, transparent, vulnerable truth for coaching, jonni.shreve.com. The new website is up. We got a sale on the complete site. Use my code Johnny15 for 15% off all packages. The consults are not included, so you will not get $100 off or $50 off from the consult. You'll just get 15% off, which is a little more actually, because it was down for a bit. So I appreciate you guys being patient and use my code Johnny15. You can also use my other code Johnny15 for 15% off the Power 13 cookbook. Those delicious recipes. Use my code Johnny15 and send me your pictures, your videos of you training, whatever. I'll repost it for you guys. You know what it is. Iron sharpens iron. Progressive overload your life. In the meantime, keep dream chasing. Peace.